Here we are, back again.
Halloween 4.
Night 2 of Halloween. Welcome back. Thank you for coming back. Thank you. Thank you. I mean, if you know what movies we're going to talk about and you're still watching, double thank you.
Hit a like.
If you don't know, I promise you it'll get better.
Yeah.
But,
You got to watch to find out.
Yeah, exactly. You got to watch the movies,
Mm-hmm.
Whether you watch them first and then listen to us real talk shit about them, or see what we think and then go, man, I gotta watch this piece of shit.
Right. This is awful.
Yeah, it's the Halloween 4 of beers.
Speaking of piece of shit. Yeah, exactly.
Actually, no, that's more. Which one did I rate the worst? That's the Halloween 5 of beers.
Yeah. This show is not brought to you by Angry Orchard, Headless Pumpkin, Hard Cider Edition. Yeah. I'm gonna try to power through it. Like I did Halloween 4 and 5.
You know what's funny? I have the most notes about these movies, and they are the lowest scores. But I think that says a lot, because a good movie, don't have a lot to say about it. Like, a good movie's a good fucking movie.
True.
A bad movie, you got a lot to say about it.
Yeah, usually. Yeah, I find that to be true.
This Halloween 4, Return of Michael Myers, released in 1988. It was a good year.
Totally.
And Metallica's And Justice for All released in that year. Directed by Dwight H. Little. Big 6 year gap. 6 year gap from 3.
Mm-hmm.
Even though 3 had nothing to do with anything, it was still 6 years later.
Mm-hmm.
Same thing though. They kept it in the real time of the movie. That this movie roughly takes place 10 years after the original. They mention it a bunch of times. Different mask, different looking mask. This is when they started messing with the masks.
Goofy looking mask. Holy shit.
You sure Goofy? Because I wrote that I'm loving the Asian looking mask.
You thought Asian, huh?
I thought Asian. This was Asian.
Well, Asians look kind of goofy.
This was Michael Myers. this was the return. The return to Haddonfield.
Michael Myers is back and he's gonna chop suey.
I can't wait for somebody to find this podcast when I land SNL. Oh, that's gonna be rad. What do we got? Opens up with Michael Myers being transferred.
Yes.
From, I guess, some kind of a hospital or insane asylum.
Which I think was one of the better parts of the movie.
Yeah.
Where you just hear like these patients screaming.
The
guy goes, Jesus. And the guard goes,
yep.
Oh, you made a note of that?
Of the exact quote.
Jesus has nothing to
Great
do with
minds
this place.
think alike, dude.
Yeah,
I like this, yeah.
We felt that.
Jesus ain't got nothing to do with this place.
Yeah, you feel in your plums.
Yeah, feeling my plums.
Yeah, fucking shit.
Yeah.
Halloween 4.
I believe in this movie, a throwaway line, but something that I caught note of was in between Halloween 1 and 2, 16 bodies.
Really?
Only 3 kills in H1, 13 bodies in H2.
Yeah, to pump those numbers up.
Because I think they mention it, and you see all the kills in H1, so you know it's like 3. You know it's a low number, and then they mention like a total body count, and then I know I went to school in Elizabeth, but I know math. You take the total number, the number I know, solve for X, 13 bodies.
Thank God they're still teaching math.
Yeah. And I remember when we were talking H2, I said there were a lot of off-screen kills. So apparently there were a lot of off-screen kills.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So that was cool.
It's a good amount. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's more people than I've killed.
Right.
So.
And I've killed too. So.
There you go.
Yeah.
I thought the head wrap that he was wearing when he was being transported was pretty gnarly.
Yes, I think if he had kept that look the whole movie, honestly, the movie would have been like 5 times better at least.
You didn't like his mask?
No, I didn't like it. I could deal with it now these days. When I was younger, I was like, absolutely not.
Yeah.
Like I said, I'm older. I can,
goofy.
Yeah, I can enjoy it for what it is.
Yeah.
But,
I wrote that it looked similar to the OG Invisible Man. Definitely.
Yeah.
I thought that was cool. So like maybe it was like a nod,
probably
like a newer, in that time newer horror movie homage to like old school horror movies. I don't see what the connection would be. Maybe the director was just a huge fan, but I thought the head wrap was cool. So
made sense. He's burned up, so it might have just been like kind of a happy accident.
Yeah, yeah, true. So this movie, we're introduced to a bunch of new characters.
Yeah.
There's no Laurie Strode. We are told that she has died off camera. We don't know how. It's revealed later through, like just background stuff. All we're told is that she's dead.
Yeah.
She's had a kid. The kid has been given to... This part's a little confusing.
I think they're just foster parents.
So they have no tie to anybody?
No, I don't think so.
No, okay.
I don't think so.
So we're introduced to this young girl, Jamie, who is Jamie Lee Curtis's character's kid, and that is Michael's niece. She is... Oh, yeah, also that, because in H2, they build this connection where Laurie Strode is Michael's sister.
That's right.
Yeah.
The Princess Leia, or no, wait, what's the whole Star Wars thing? Oh, no, where it turns out Vader's the father.
Right.
And it's like, they're siblings. It's like the big reveal.
It makes that kiss really weird at the end of Empire Strikes Back.
Right.
Yikes.
You're right.
Well, neither of them knew.
Right.
You never kissed a sister that you didn't know you had?
No. Never done.
Well, that you know of yet.
I would do it, I guess, because of circumstance. I'm a victim of circumstance.
There you go.
I didn't know that broad was blood related.
I didn't know she was my sister.
Yeah.
Sister, I don't even know her.
Sister.
So we're introduced to Jamie, her babysitter. I forget her name.
Rachel.
Rachel, there we go. Everybody in this whole series has like basic Bob, Bill, Nancy, Linda.
Yeah, and they're not particularly memorable. No offense against the actors, but I know their characters just aren't very interesting.
So Rachel, the babysitter, is the new like main girl for the next couple flicks.
Yeah.
She's the babysitter of Jamie. I wrote here that there's a wild dream sequence that Jamie has, which I thought was a pretty cool part of this otherwise really bad movie.
It was cool.
She's having nightmares about Michael. Michael grabs her by the leg. He's waiting under her bed. And there's another Mike, and like she kind of escapes and runs to the door, and then there's another Michael standing outside the door, and then you find out that it's a dream, and blah 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 blah. But I did write, like, how does she know of Michael?
Well,
and
there's a psychic connection throughout the movie, but I mean, I don't know. I guess he must have. He was a town killer, small town killer, so I assume she would know. Through the zeitgeist and all that.
Yeah. I mean, well, this is one of the problems that I have, like, with this movie.
Mm-hmm.
I don't need everything to be explained. I don't need everything to be, like, spoon-fed. I'm okay with suspending my disbelief with certain things, X, Y, Z.
Me too.
But with something like this, it's like, it just doesn't make sense for the movie.
Okay.
Like, how would she know? Why is she afraid of this thing that she's never seen? Probably hasn't heard of, because she's really young. She's like 6-7 years old in this movie. So, I mean, something like that, it's like, okay, there's nothing I can do about it. The movie's done. I have to get past it, so I'm not going to stew on it, but I have my questions.
I don't know. I mean, I would just say she has this psychic connection with Mike. They don't really, for better or worse, they don't explain why that is. It just is.
Another.
But I think that, yeah, no, for sure. Like, but I mean, would be the explanation for that. Like, why is she afraid of him? Why is she seeing him? She just has this psychic connection with him, which, further escalates throughout the movie.
Yeah.
But
Loomis is back in this movie.
Yeah, man.
Same actor. Loomis is back as crazy as ever.
Yeah, he's all burned up, dude. He's a loon now.
Yeah. He's
he fucking blew him up, dude, and he's still alive. I'd be crazy too.
Yeah, I'd be pretty pissed.
Yeah.
I thought it was fun that Loomis pulls into that gas station that conveniently Michael's at. I thought that was like, okay. It's convenient and rad, That's one of the things, like, suspend my disbelief about that. Like, what are the odds that they're in the same place at the same time? I'm not going to question that. That's just movie fun.
Yeah.
What do we got here? a great shot of Michael watching Loomis. I think that was a POV shot of him watching Loomis like walk around the outside where Mike was in the garage, and he was watching Loomis like fill up his tank and kind of look around and try to find somebody, like, I guess, to pay and keep moving, but they were all dead. I don't know if you noticed this. When Loomis walks into the office of the gas station, there's like 9 pictures on the wall, and they are all of Abraham Lincoln.
No, I didn't notice that.
Every single one of them is Abraham Lincoln.
I did not notice that.
I had to rewind it because, like, it's a bunch of black and white pictures. It's a bunch of portraits. And, like, the way I noticed was weird. Like, I noticed, like, one was Lincoln over here and one was Lincoln over there. And I didn't think anything of it. I let the scene play out, and then I was like, was that 2 fucking Lincolns? And I go and I rewind and I pause it at the shot, and it's like 9-10 pictures of Abraham Lincoln. Hysterical. I think that is so funny. It's a quick little throwaway. I don't know what the purpose of it was. If it
doesn't
was
necessarily have to have a purpose. I don't know. It's just, Lincoln's a great American president, one of the greatest. God bless America.
I really thought that was funny.
I mean, if you really want to think about it, if you really want to try to draw like a parallel, get some sort of metaphor out of it, you could say Michael Myers is Abraham Lincoln, because in the same way Lincoln freed the slaves, Mike, he's freeing people from their bodies. He's freeing them from their own lives. So I think that's what Dwight H. Little, I believe his name was,
yes,
the director.
Yeah.
I think that's what he was trying to say. If you really want to get down and dirty with it, if you really want to extrapolate, yeah, dude.
I like the path you're walking on.
I think I've had too many of these headless pumpkin angry orchards.
How many is that?
I'm talking nonsense, and I can barely even say words. Huh? How much alcohol?
No. I'm saying, like, you said you've had 1 too many. I said, how many is that? 1?
Yeah.
Because that is 1 too many.
That's enough. Probably my 3rd.
I like the path that you're walking on with Michael being Lincoln, freeing these slave souls from their bodies. I'm going to piggyback off that. I'm going to say Loomis. It's a metaphor for Harriet Tubman.
Oh.
I won't go into detail about it. I'm going to let you guys figure that one out.
You shouldn't have to.
Yeah, it should be obvious. Dr. Loomis is Harriet Tubman.
Yeah.
They're both as ugly. That's a start.
Read between the lines.
Yeah. What else we got? One thing I noticed, the priest, the old alcoholic priest that picks up Loomis.
Yeah, he's great. Yeah.
That's the old man from The Wedding Singer.
Oh.
Yeah, I thought he was familiar. I'm like, holy shit.
Okay.
Just little things I noticed. Like I said, like my notes are all, things I think were cool. They're not exactly like criticism. I'm not here writing dissertations. Right, just criticism.
You're observing and reporting.
Things that are cool, things that are rad, things that suck.
Yeah, plenty of that.
So we got that. They loaded this dude full of lead and shrapnel, and he falls into a hole. And that's kind of how they get rid of Michael at the end of this movie. There's no real, like the plot. Okay, this kid is like having these weird visions of Michael. She's freaked out. Meanwhile, Michael's returned to Haddonfield, and they're going crazy. And main girl's boyfriend cheats on her.
That's right.
They're running around. They see him in the streets. They hole up in a house. He somehow sneaks into the house, kills a bunch of people. Like, a lot of these movies share plots.
Yeah, I mean,
there's not a lot of meat.
It's a rehash. Yeah. Honestly, this movie.
Not a lot of meat in this movie. So yeah, I mean, they shoot him up. He falls into a hole.
Yeah.
And then there's a gnarly thing at the end of the movie where, like, Jamie kind of becomes Michael.
Yeah.
They do a first person shot scene of her killing her mother.
Yeah.
And then she's standing at the top of the stairs holding a bloody knife in a clown outfit, very similar to Michael.
Yes.
And Loomis is still there, and he kind of runs up the stairs, and he sees the kid. No.
That was great.
He starts screaming.
The way Loomis breaks down in that scene, it's awesome, dude. That's some of his best acting. No, I'm not joking. Like, it's the best part of that whole end is the best part of the movie.
Yeah.
It's the most like, oh shit moment of that whole movie.
Yeah. Another thing I wrote with the Michael, before they dealt with Michael, like Michael throughout the movie, no POV shots coming from Michael Only the one scene with Jamie at the end. No heavy breathing. Those were some of the things I liked about the other movies. I wrote, not rad.
Not rad.
Not rad.
Those are staples of this franchise.
And they come and go. Like, there's
Yeah.
movies that use them. There's movies that don't.
Yeah.
There's movies that might have only one first-person scene. Like, okay, here you go. Here's the gimmick. But, whatever. It's a nice thing to see. It's a nice thing to have.
Mm-hmm.
Overall, I gave it a 5. It's run-of-the-mill. It's very average. It's very mid. It's nothing special. It's not great. It's not a bad movie. It's just like, it's there. It's a movie.
Yeah, that's kind of how I feel. Honestly, I hadn't seen it in a while. When I was a kid, I thought it was awesome.
Yeah.
Especially the ending. That kind of probably colored my overall perspective of the movie.
Yeah.
But I hadn't seen it in years. I saw it when I was like a teenager. I was like, his mask looks dumb. He's got shoulder pads. What the fuck? Why?
I didn't notice the shoulder pads.
There's a couple scenes where he's literally like this with his dumbass mask, and he just like looks like this, and like he just, it doesn't quite work for me. But when I watched him this time, I went in with an open mind, and I gotta say I was kind of bored. Yeah, and I don't get bored very easily from movies, but in this should be like at least a movie that's like kind of so bad it's good, it's entertaining. But I don't know, there's a lot of like kind of waiting around, the pacing wasn't quite there for me.
Yeah. And like a bunch of off-screen kills. We didn't really see too many kills.
Yeah, there was very limited kills, and the kills that you do get, very few of them are like super like graphic.
Yeah.
There's a couple gnarly ones towards the end where he's on top of the truck. He just fucking grabs the guy's face and just kind of pulls it, and like he's like just starts to tear like at his neck or something. That was pretty gnarly. He's very handsy in this movie. But I think he impales somebody with a shotgun in this movie. Was that this or the 5? I can't remember. Yeah, what do your notes say? Consult your notes.
I'm sure I would have wrote about it.
Seems like something you'd write down.
Yeah, because stabbing somebody with a gun, but I know exactly which one you're talking about.
Michael doesn't shoot people; he stabs them.
I think it might have been 4. Because who survives this movie? Just Rachel, right?
Mm-hmm.
He kills Rachel's boyfriend and the girl that he's hooking up with. I think he stabs her with the shotgun, the girlfriend.
Right. Yeah, that's right. Because which was a cool moment in the movie.
Yeah.
I'll give it that. Where they're holed up in the house. The sheriff is in like the rocking chair with a shotgun. And then when
and he's dead already.
Yeah, and then Rachel goes to see him. It's Michael chilling.
Yeah.
With a shotgun, but you can't tell. Honestly, even then, like watching it, I was like, oh, I just think it's like the sheriff, but he's dead or something.
Yeah.
It's like, oh shit, it's Michael.
Yeah.
But that was an alright scene. Yeah, I don't hate the movie. It's maybe a movie. If you catch me on a different mood, I would enjoy more. I don't know, but didn't do much for me this go around.
Yeah, not really. Not really. Me neither. Well, that's that. I mean, that's Halloween 4. So
Halloween 4.
Next we got 5, Revenge of Michael Myers.
I'm gonna need another drink for this, Matt. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, you gonna grab another pumpkin?
No, go for like a haunted berry blast.
Gotcha.
But go ahead though. Keep it rolling.
Gotcha.
Introduce it. I'll be right back.
Yeah. So next we got Halloween 5, Revenge of Michael Myers. This was released a year later, 1989. 1989. Directed by Dominique Othenin Girard. I don't know. Probably French. That's why the movie sucks. Yeah. It's picking up.
Strike one.
Yeah, it's picking up right at the end of 4. So this is another instance where these movies do that, where real time, different year, but it's taking place directly at the end of 4. Michael escapes the explosion. Shocker. Jamie is, I wrote, crazy. CUHH Ray ZEE. She is crazy.
Yeah.
She's in a
She got a leaky roof.
She got a leaky roof. Yeah, no, that roof is blown off. She's in like a medical facility. I don't know if it's like a crazy house for kids, which is like, I don't know, a bouncy house. Does it explain why she can't speak? Because she doesn't talk in this movie.
Well, consider, her body and mind just got possessed by the psychic energy of Michael.
Does a number on the vocal cords.
Yeah,
but like she can't speak.
I don't know.
She's having crazy nightmares.
She's not
about
herself.
Michael.
She can't. I don't know. Which, by the way, yeah. So, was she like 7-year-old fucking murders a woman? You know.
Yeah,
I
no,
guess
that's
you
true.
put her in a little juvenile center for a few weeks, and then all
Yeah.
right, that's the best we could probably hope to get.
Yeah, she got to go away for a little while.
Yeah,
you got to go in timeout.
Yeah. What are you gonna do? She's 7, dude. We're gonna put her in the chair.
Yeah. Maybe they should have.
Probably.
This movie would have been over a lot quicker if they did. What do we got? I put, where does Loomis come from? Does something happen to Loomis?
Where does he go?
Is he friends with Cotton Eye Joe?
Yeah.
Does something happen to him at the end of 4 that I'm questioning why he's in 5?
No, nothing happens to him. He's about to fucking.
He's about to leave.
No, he's about to fucking put a few rounds into Jamie because she just murdered.
Oh, that's right. That's
her
right.
foster mom.
Yeah.
And the cops, they stop him, and that's it.
Yeah.
Why? No, he just comes back. He hangs around.
I think I thought of it as like, well, I mean, now it's starting to make sense. But like, I guess at the time, I'm like, how does he know where Jamie is? Like, why would he know? But then, like, of course, they tell him, because he's involved with 4. So, all right.
You would think they wouldn't let him near her after he tried to fucking shoot her.
Right.
But,
I
don't know.
We're back to POV shots and heavy breathing. I made note of that.
Okay.
Shout out to the staples of the franchise.
Gained a point.
And it immediately loses a point with his next one.
Yeah.
Dork Cops.
Yeah.
First for the series, and I fucking hated it.
Yeah, most people do.
And if you notice, it's very subtle. When those two are introduced, the score changes.
It's not subtle at all. That's the
it's
problem.
Like
yeah, it's like a bunch of clown noises, and it's like this is supposed to show how goofy they are, like slide whistles and shit. It's like it's a step too far for sure.
I
but,
fucking hated it so bad.
Like that French humor. That's what that's what French people think American
of
humor
American.
I can only assume.
That's
like,
funny.
What the fuck are they thinking?
Like I grew up with Mighty Morphin Power Rangers.
It's morphin' time. Me too.
So there's these 2 dork characters, Bulk and Skull, and they're like the bullies. But every time they're on screen, they have their own song.
That's right.
And it plays in the background. And it's very like, bam, 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 bam. And then hearing that with these 2 idiots, I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah.
These guys are fucking dorks. I literally wrote Dork Cops. I hated it.
Well, clearly they're going for that, but it just is a little laid on too thick.
Yeah. I think one of them even acknowledges it. Like at some point in the movie, he was just like, we're just 2 idiots.
Yeah, it's like, okay, we got that.
What the fuck are we doing?
You don't need to say it. You can just show us.
Like, don't worry, we know Starsky and Hutch. Like, we can tell.
Yeah, it was a little much.
Bad.
I always hated that too. That was one of the worst things about that movie.
Yeah. I wrote here that Loomis is super tough on Jamie. He's really like rough on her.
Yeah, he uses her as bait.
Yeah.
He's just like always like he's like shaking her.
Yeah.
Where is Michael? Yeah. You know you're not saying.
I'm surprised he didn't like knock her head a couple times.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, just smack her a bunch of times in the face.
What else we got? All-nighter, big woman, rad. Don't know why I wrote that.
All-nighter, big woman, rad.
Yeah.
What could that possibly mean?
Yeah.
Oh, you were fucking off. You were on that sauce, dude. You were off your rocker when you're writing that shit.
Well, I watched this the next day after we watched the first batch.
That's right.
So I watched this completely focused.
Oh wow.
I did watch it on AMC.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how heavily edited it was. I don't know if it was edited for content. I wrote that Loomis is out of his goddamn mind, probably because he's a psycho with Jamie.
Yeah,
I wrote that
one of the best parts.
Mikey got the new main chick. Damn.
Yeah.
Because there's that one scene, and it's somewhat early in the movie where he sticks her with some scissors, and then we don't see her till the end of the movie.
Yeah.
And her friends don't acknowledge her disappearance. Her friends still go to this party in like a barn, and they get killed there.
You blame them? They're horny teenagers, dude.
Yeah.
They just want to fucking get fucked up and get fucked.
Yeah.
And they don't got time to worry about where every single person is. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I don't know.
True. That's true.
But
I did write, these hoes have not realized their friend is dead. or don't care. So there's
No.
that.
I mean, yeah, one of the main characters, Tina. Yeah, she's clearly just full of herself the whole time.
Yeah.
So.
An example of what you were saying, like these kids, they're just young kids. They want to fucking get fucked. There's the couple that has sex in the barn. And while that's going on, Michael, it's missionary position, chicks on the bottom, dudes on the top.
Full
Michael
frontal.
comes up behind the dude, pitchfork in the back while fucking.
Yeah.
Classic.
Yeah, that was a good kill.
That's a good kill.
Yeah.
I think there was a Friday the 13th movie. It was one of the earlier ones where these two counselors are bumping uglies, missionary, and I think Jason drives a pitchfork through both of them. Which I think was pretty cool.
It sounds so familiar.
Pitchfork in the back while fucking, classic. Don't fuck in a horror movie. That's the rule. Don't fuck in a horror movie.
Yeah, that is kind of the morale. Like,
yeah, if your friends start dying, don't fuck.
You'll survive.
You'll win.
Yeah, that was Jamie Lee. That was even Friday the 13th, part 1.
Mm-hmm.
Until part 2, then they kill. Yeah, and it goes back to Rachel. That's like a big problem that a lot of people have, like the Halloween stands have with the Halloween 5 is killing off. She's so beloved for some reason in the Halloween. And look, she's very likable, but it's like
I liked her as a character in 4.
Yeah, but it's like, who cares, bro? These are slasher movies.
Also that.
This is what happens, dude. Like, it's a movie, guy. Like they like hate it. Like they they act like she's fucking like Mary from Mary Magdalene. Fucking like, dude. She's fine. She's okay. It's a staple of horror movies.
Yeah.
Friday the 13th Part 1, the survivor, she never fucks, and then she
isn't
survives.
that the one where she's asleep in the boat and she gets pulled in by
that's a dream?
By
a decaying kid Jason.
Yeah,
but it's all a dream.
Oh,
yeah, but she survived. Yeah, it's
gnarly
it's
anyway.
Dude, great movie. Honestly, the first Friday the 13th, and then Friday Part 2, they kill her immediately. There are a lot of movies it's like. She had her run. Time to go. You know? They have to up the stakes.
I mean, look, without killing Rachel, we wouldn't have that great scene where the two kids are outrunning a car.
That was a great scene.
Rad.
In the woods, dude. It's very cool, very eerie. Yeah, he's trying to kill a child.
I can't tell if my use of rad here is real or sarcasm. I think it might have been sarcasm. Two kids outrunning a car. Rad. Like, but,
sounds a little sarcastic,
but it was fun. I wrote here the kills are trash. Could be AMC, could be ass.
I don't know. I feel like these days they don't really block out violence in television. Like if you ever watch like Supernatural or Criminal Minds, it's graphic as shit. So I don't think the only thing they cover out are boobies and maybe some drug use, and profanity,
and plus with it
everything else but violence, like graphic violence,
right. And plus, I mean, like with it being AMC, it's like it's not cable, it's not like network cable, it's a premium channel. I feel like they can get away with more stuff.
Yes,
like they edit movies more so for time than content.
Yeah. I don't remember the kills being particularly memorable. In general. So
I got a funny series of notes here as the climax of the movie was coming to. Michael has like a shrine to Jamie in an attic.
Yeah.
And that's where we find out Rachel confirmed dead at the end of the movie.
Yeah.
I have a question here. Loomis dead? ? And then a few notes later, Loomis not dead. Great. Sarcasm. Noted.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think another note where he's like not dead or like dead again or something. I don't know. Loomis was all over the place with this one.
Yeah.
There's like a shrine to Jamie. I think does he kidnap her? Because she's up there in the shrine and they're having that like heart to heart kind of moment.
Mm-hmm.
Before he tries to kill her again or something. And that's where we see a bunch of bodies. He was bringing his victims up there. That's where we saw Rachel. That's where we saw some other person.
I can't remember if he kidnaps her, dude. I'll be honest. It's been a long time since I watched it the other day, but I told you I was fucking falling asleep. So I can't remember.
Does the climax of that movie take place at the childhood home?
Yes.
Okay.
Which is, they totally remodeled the Myers
Yeah,
house.
yeah,
Now it's a
they
fucking mansion. It's
they
like
remodeled the
it's like a
place.
gothic fucking mansion where before it was just like a simple little suburban home. Which for consistency's sake, that's ridiculous. But it looks cool. The house does look cool, so I don't hate that part.
My final note here: mysterious Hat Man ? They show this character throughout the movie, like
Yes,
he's
Man
getting
in
out of
Black,
he's
yeah.
getting out of a car, and he's got like this like very Exorcist looking.
Yeah.
Like the priest in that movie, like the silhouette. He's got the hat and the trench coat, and you see him a handful of times in this movie. They don't tell you who he is. They don't do nothing with him, but they are putting it in your head. They do build it up. All that gets revealed in the next one. But yeah, I give this one a 3
out of 10. Wow.
Yeah, this one's it's probably my least favorite of all of them. It wasn't rad.
It probably is mine too, and it always has been throughout my life. Like I was like, what a piece of shit that movie is. I always thought. I gotta say though, when rewatching it this time, I didn't hate it. Nah, I will admit I did fall asleep a couple of times here and there, but that wasn't on the movie. I was just hungover as shit.
Well, that's why you didn't hate it, because you didn't watch it.
I missed the best. No, I did watch most of it, but like everything, and I still don't like all these things. I just didn't hate it as much, like the cops and like the stupid noise. I think part of it comes with I know it's coming,
Sure.
So it's like I can just, I could see it from a different kind of angle. It's like I know it's coming. It's like I've already hated the movie as much as I could possibly hate it. You know what I mean?
Right,
so now it's like
you don't have the energy to get the fire burning for this
that's
shitty
right.
movie. Yeah,
exactly. My coals are cool now.
Yeah,
and but having said that, it is objectively a bad fucking movie.
It's not a good movie.
I mean, you got the cops. You got the mask looks like Nicolas Cage, like straight up. You
guys are gonna fuck in my barn?
Yeah,
I can't do a Nicolas Cage. I tried.
I'm not gonna try it, but you got
the only thing I got with me and Nick Cage is we share a birthday.
You share a birthday. God bless you.
It's my homie.
And there's some cool sequence. The laundry shoot scene is really cool, where she's running away from Mike, and she has to go up the.
That was very cool.
That was tense.
Yeah,
honestly, that's the best part of the movie.
That one is pretty cool.
And you got this one sequence which I used to hate. I used to fucking hate it, man. But watching it this time,
let it out, baby.
I kind of enjoy it for what it is. It's where Loomis, they're at the stairs in the Myers house by that big window on the going up the second floor. Yeah. And, Loomis is just kind of trying to talk some sense into Michael once again. Yeah. I mean, what's he
talking to him like they're homies.
Yeah. Well, they go back. They have history. He knows them. They know each other. And obviously just trying to kill him isn't working, so he just tries to reason with the guy.
Well, if you can't kill him, talk to him.
Yeah, and look, he reaches a critical a point with Michael. Mike starts tearing up.
He does talk him down the stairs a little bit.
Yeah, a tear comes out of his mask. Out of his eyes that have been shot out in part two.
Right. Yeah, let's not forget that.
He's still crying at him,
crying out of his glass eyes.
Yeah. And I used to hate it because it's like it's Michael Myers. He's a stone cold killer.
Right.
Right.
I don't want my Myers to have emotion.
Right, but then I saw it as, all right, this is the monster. This is the great big monster having his vulnerable moment. Yeah. And I was like, all right, I can kind of enjoy it in that aspect. And I don't know. Like I said, still a bad movie.
Right.
I'd probably give it out of 5, a 2, maybe 2.5. It might go up.
2.5 is basically a 4 or 5 out of 10.
It's average, right? 2.5 out of 5 is. I'm not sure, but what I will say is I did not hate it as much as I thought I would this go around, and I got to be honest, I was more entertained by this one than 4. I gotta say,
really,
even though you could argue 4 is technically a better movie,
right? I get what you mean.
I don't know. The pacing was better. I don't know. I think it got to the point more. I don't know. I'm still iffy about it. It's definitely one of my least favorite Halloweens for sure. I just my anger has dissipated on that movie. I don't hate any of the Halloween movies, I think, honestly. After having done this rewatch, I don't hate them.
You sure you don't hate this next one?
Well, I'm sure you have a lot to say about 6.
I got a page full, just as much as I had about 5.
All right, let it rip.
So next up we got Halloween 6, The Curse of Michael Myers. This one is the third and final movie of this like midway trilogy that we're doing. Like every good continuous flowing story, this comes out 6 years later. Mm-hmm. This was 1995. All right. After the last one, 89. This is directed by Joe Chappelle.
It was the same year OJ killed his wife, allegedly killed his wife.
Is it really?
95. Yeah.
Good year. Michael should have taken some notes because, man, my first note is I see we still haven't dropped the Jamie angle yet because now Jamie's grown up.
Yep.
She got a kid.
That's right.
She got a baby. My second note is in the opening credits. This is Paul Rudd's first movie.
I believe so. It says introducing Paul Rudd.
It says
Paul Stephen Rudd.
Introducing Paul Stephen Rudd. Yeah. My next note after that, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Paul Stephen Rudd.
Oh man.
Yeah. So this one opens up. So
it opens up with Jamie, I believe.
Jamie,
with the baby.
Jamie has been kidnapped by a cult.
Right.
She's pregnant. She's having a baby. She's like tied up to this thing. There's like a seance around her. There's a narrator talking about some fucking cult. And like the reason why I mentioned before how these 3 movies are a continual flow, because I think it's in the 4th movie they show very specifically, deliberately, in movies, everything that you see is deliberate. They show on Michael's wrist.
Yeah.
He has like a symbol tattooed on his wrist.
In the 5th movie, right.
It is the 5th. Okay. Yeah. I didn't know if it was 4 or 5.
They do show that.
Yeah.
They don't explain it.
Either way, they don't do shit with it for 6 years until they make 6. But then they show that this cult, like, that's their symbol.
Yeah.
And
Cult of Thorn.
That's what it's called?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I thought it was Cult of Shit. So Jamie's having this baby. You see the symbol up on the wall. There's a bunch of cloaked and hooded people or whatever. The Hat Man from the last movie is revealed as Cult Man.
Hat Man.
There we go. He's like the priest. I put world building, yay, because at least they're doing something with it.
Right.
At least it's stupid, but they're doing something with it.
Yeah, change it up.
She has this baby. A nurse sympathizes with her, helps her escape. I put here there was a cool zoom out after the first kill. Michael.
Yes, dude.
Michael kills this nurse
with the spike,
and he puts her up on a wall. And then the zoom out is cool because it's almost like a security camera angle. It's like up in a corner, and then it just slowly zooms out as he's looking at this decoration that he just put on the wall. I thought that particular shot was cool.
Hell yeah.
We have a new main chick. She is a Strode.
Yeah, Kara Strode. She's who is she? She's I don't even remember. She's like a cousin. I don't fucking remember.
If you can figure out the link, I'll give this movie another point.
All right, hold on. My phone's
without Google.
I can't remember. I don't even care.
Yeah,
dude.
exactly. So it's just some
She's
chick.
a Strode.
Yeah, she's living in Haddonfield. I think I think the people now living in the Myers house is the brother of Michael's dad. Because there's a scene later where the wife is like yelling at her husband while he's at work. And she's like, I know why you moved us here. Your brother couldn't sell the house and blah, 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 blah. But then doesn't Michael also kill his parents?
No.
No, right?
No.
Okay, yeah. So now I'm starting to think that the abusive dad is I guess uncle to Lori, and this is his kid. So now it's just new Strodes in the house.
Yeah.
No,
Look, they definitely explain what
yeah,
kind of Strode she is, like where she is in the family tree. I'm just too drunk to remember.
yeah. There we go.
I'll leave it at that.
What do we got? What do we got? She has a kid. The kid is a little psychopath too. I'm getting a little tired of the psychopathic kids in this series.
Yeah, I guess at that point
I want to see. I want to see Michael be crazy. I don't care about an 8-year-old being possessed. But
Yeah,
there's like there's this weird scene where like the dad is yelling at this girl and like he hits her, and then everybody comes to like a shocked pause, and then like the camera kind of pans out and zooms down, and her kid is holding a knife to his stomach.
Yeah.
I'm over kids being like, I'm possessed by Michael.
No. Well, I like that. That was appropriate, though.
At this point of the series.
I know what you mean, but like, he's protecting his mom.
But but also like again, we just got over 2 Jamie movies of this shit.
I know what you mean. Yeah. And he's seeing things.
Yeah.
He has this like, I get it.
I got that. Paul Rudd's a peeping Tom.
Yes.
Comma, all caps, rad.
That is.
It's pretty rad.
Dude, Paul Rudd's one of the best parts of the movie for me.
I will say that this is a dog shit movie, and I really enjoyed his cat. So he plays Tommy. This is the first of 2 times.
Tommy Doyle.
This is the first of 2 times that we see a character from the original movies come back all grown up.
Right.
So this is Tommy Doyle. This is the little boy that Jamie Lee Curtis's Laurie Strode was babysitting during the first movie. Cool.
Yeah.
World building. Yay. And in real time. Very cool. Very cool. But he's a fucking weirdo. He plays a weirdo and he plays it well.
Oh, he nails it. Yeah.
He nails it. He's like a weird online guy. He's like a weird conspiracy theorist guy. But he knocks it out. Him and those green eyes.
Yeah.
Those mustard green eyes.
Yeah.
He's great.
Yeah.
I got Loomis still not dead.
Loomis is great in this movie, man. I love Loomis in this movie. He's chill. He's fucking old as shit.
Yeah.
He's dying.
Yeah.
This was his last movie, I believe. Yeah.
Yes, it is. Michael kills Jamie in this movie. He finds her
brutally.
So after she escapes this like cult thing, she gets in a car. She stops at a bus station that's vacant but open. He finds her there. Don't fucking know how he does that. Didn't question it. She's hiding in a bathroom. They do the typical spooky, drawn out, like check the stalls kind of a scene. She escapes again. He follows her. He runs her off the road. She ends up in a barn, and he like impales her on a piece of equipment, which was pretty gnarly.
Yeah.
And then he like turns it on or something. Yeah. Like he fucks this girl up.
Yeah. It's like a long time coming kind of kill.
Yeah. A side note to the gnarly Jamie death note. This bitch left the baby in a box.
Yeah.
Because I guess she knew he was after the baby.
Yeah.
And her dying words were like, "You'll never have that baby." And he goes and he checks the car and there's no baby. And then you find out that she left it in a box in the bathroom at the bus station.
Yeah.
So there's that.
Good move. I mean, it's probably the best play. It worked.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah. I mean, luckily this is like the most conveniently quiet baby.
Right. Exactly.
Right.
But I mean, it's like let your baby get butchered, possibly let it starve to death in a bathroom.
Right.
But, she liked those odds, and
it worked out.
It went in her favor.
It worked out. I thought the supporting characters were very goofy. What would you say this girl's name was? Cara?
The main one?
Yeah.
I believe it's, yes, Cara.
Her friend's boyfriend. There's this really interesting scene. They're college kids. And Cara's son drew a really graphic image of like the family like with knives in their stomachs.
Yeah.
Like, he's a touched kid. And the boyfriend with a really, really bad delivery goes, I think it's cool.
Yeah. I think it's cool.
Yeah.
Like so corny the way he says
fucking
it.
I was I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of glad to see him go the way he did.
Yeah.
It was gnarly. It was gnarly the way he went too.
Great deaths in this movie.
This
honestly.
one, yeah, this one,
Brutal
the
deaths.
Jamie death was pretty brutal. When he kills that couple.
Oh, dude, when he fucking when Jamie's fucking fleeing and she takes that guy's truck, and she's trying to warn him. He's like, "What are you doing with my truck?" It's the very beginning in the rain.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mike fucking twists his neck, practically twists it off. It like fucking starts the skin and muscle tear.
Yeah,
it's fucking sick.
When he kills that couple, I think it's cool. The dude was taking a shower, and he calls out to his girlfriend for a towel, and Michael gives him the towel, and then he steps out of the shower. He's drying off, and Michael, like, I think he bashes his head or something, slits his throat. Slicing throats in movies, there's a lot of it from this point on in the series. I don't think there was a lot of throat slits before.
There was one in the first movie. It wasn't graphic at all, and it's almost like, is that even a throat slash? But it's Annie in the car.
Oh, that's right.
It's like a quick sing.
Yeah,
but there's no blood.
But like from this point on, there's a lot of throat slashing, and it always made like that one makes me scream. I could watch somebody get impaled. I could watch somebody get ripped in half. I could watch like arms and legs and all that stuff. But a throat slash, I'm always like,
yeah, that's what does it for you.
It makes my skin crawl a little bit.
That's good.
Yeah, but it should exactly. So that's how he gets rid of that. And then I think Kara is holed up at Paul Rudd's house, where there's like a scene full of what's the word I'm looking
exposition?
For? There we go.
Yeah,
that's an SAT word. Exposition, where Paul Rudd explains the whole cult and everything.
Yep.
So she's holed up there. She uses his peeping Tom equipment and watches the girl die. Because after Michael finishes with her, he comes in the room and just hacks her up, Scream style. Pretty cool. What else we got? Astrological backstory. Kill me, Mike. That's what I was, when Paul Rudd explains the whole cult thing, and it's something about a constellation in the stars, and whenever they line up, evil, blah, blah, blah. At that point, give Mike a gun, put a bullet in my head. I have a note that just says placenta fluid. I think somebody mentions it like by name. Another gnarly death. The dad.
Yes.
The dad's death was cool.
And I like the whole build up to it. He comes home to an empty house.
He comes home, he's drunk.
He's thanks for the dinner. He hears the laundry machine going.
Yeah.
Boom, 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 boom.
Wife's already dead.
Investigate. Wife's already dead. Yeah. Opens it up. Bloody fucking laundry.
Yeah.
Picks him up. Fucking
like sticks him on the electrical box or something, and he starts like frying up like Marv in Home Alone 2.
Yeah.
And then his head just
explodes.
Very
awesome,
cool.
Yeah.
It was very cool. So apparently, he kills the dad before he kills the boyfriend and girlfriend. Because my next note is no power except in the shower. Great candles, because they don't have power. And they do only have candles in the bedroom.
Yeah.
But then when the dude's in the shower, it's a lit shower. And the phones work. Because when Kara is watching through the camera, she calls her friend and was like, get out of there, Michael's in the room with you. So the phones work. And it's a lit shower, but there's no power. Little things like that.
Yeah.
Fun oopsies to catch in movies. Fun oopsies.
Totally missed that one. Good catch.
I have all caps LMAO window jump. I think Kara has a very funny window jump where she's like trapped and there's, time to go. Boom.
Yeah.
She just jumps out like a Looney Tune.
Which, by the way, Texas Chainsaw Massacre is like the first movie to do that.
Really?
Yeah, where there's just some sort of House of Horrors going on.
Yeah.
And they're like, fuck this, and they just fucking dive out the window.
That's really
so
funny.
they started that.
That is
TCM.
Funny.
Yeah.
I laughed out loud at that window.
Yeah, it was
jump.
awesome. And by the way, despite the issues with this movie, Kara Strode, I think she's a great leading woman. Honestly, I think she's kind of fucking hot too, man.
Right.
And I'm into it.
I felt that. I think
she's
too.
Cute. She reminds me of this girl I used to have a crush on.
Yeah.
I think that's what's part of it.
Yeah. What's her name? Call her out. Look into the camera.
Don't worry about it.
You're on the air, Phil.
Yeah.
Say how you really feel. Let her know.
Well,
Well, she's dead now, so.
Died on impact.
Yeah.
Thanks for bringing that up.
Sorry, man. Rest in peace. I put here that we have.
Pieces.
There we go. I put here that we have actual plot twists. Loomis's friend, who tries to, in the beginning of the movie, visits him and tries to get him back to the medical field.
Mm-hmm.
Turns out he's the Hat Man.
That's right.
He's the leader of this cult. He's the bad guy.
Yep.
And the old lady is a cult lady too. The old lady whose house they were staying in.
That was an even better twist.
That was
double twist.
That was double twist. I wasn't expecting that.
Yeah.
I was genuinely like, oh shit, we're doing something here.
Yeah.
And then what do I got here? I got epileptic multi-murder. Rad.
That scene was wild. I'm not epileptic, but I thought I was at risk at that.
Yeah,
at that moment.
there was a lot of flashing.
But it was kind of cool, though. That was kind of
a lot of flashing. That's the last note I have for that movie. I don't remember how it ends. I don't remember how they deal with Michael. I don't remember how Loomis took it.
That's because it wasn't explained, Matt. That's because it's...
Probably.
Just did not have a tight script. Listen, Halloween 6, The Curse of Michael Myers, had a tumultuous production, okay?
Did it? Tell me about it.
Well...
What do you know?
The most I could say is...
What's the inside jazz?
A lot of studio interference, I'll say. Well, I mean, that's all as much as I could probably tell you. But like, evidently, when you watch the movie, a lot of things go unexplained. You know, a lot of threads get started that aren't tied together at the end. Right. And it is what the whole cult aspect. I mean,
yeah.
Okay, so
what the fuck? Where'd all that go?
So the whole thing is that there's an unrated producer's cut, right? There's a whole other cut of this movie that is very different from the theatrical. I mean, they still have a lot of the same scenes. Some of the scenes play out different.
Sure.
But there's added scenes that just aren't in the movie. And it's pretty much the cult aspect being fleshed out, and it makes a lot more sense. Yeah. Where they just almost kind of give up on it at the end of this movie.
Yeah, because the cult was in the beginning.
Yeah.
The end. That's it.
Yeah. Yeah. They don't go too much into like Michael Myers is a part of this cult, but they don't go like too much like into his participation in the cult. In fact, he kind of actively thwarts the cult in that he starts murdering these doctors at the end.
Kills everybody.
So then you think, okay, well, what is his role then with the cult? I thought he was kind of with the cult. So the unrated producer's cut goes in a completely different direction where there's more of they show more of the cult's hold on Michael. Like they show Michael in this cut has less agency than in the theatrical cut. He's more of a controlled entity. Which personally I don't like. Yeah, I don't like Mike not having agency. Yeah. I like Michael operating on his own motivations,
absolutely,
unclear as they may be.
Yeah,
I don't like the idea of some external force. It all started with them, and that's why Michael is the way he is. But I recognize this is the direction that the way these movies went, and so I'll roll with it in its logic. So in that case, I enjoy the theatrical a lot more because it doesn't show that aspect so much of them controlling Michael, but at the same time it makes less sense because the cult storyline isn't fleshed out. Then it's just kind of left hanging on where is all this, how is all this supposed to connect, right? So that's definitely an issue. There's 100% story structure issues with this movie. I'm sorry, specifically plot holes galore.
Sure.
And a lot of general silliness, but I gotta say I fucking hated this movie just as much as Halloween 5. Halloween 5, honestly, Halloween 6 I didn't even know existed for the longest time. Yeah, like it's a weird, like, probably for certain good reasons, it's kind of flew under the radar. It's like, I'm like, how this is a thing, the Curse of Michael Myers. I always thought, is this like some obscure
fan film?
Yeah, like a fan film or like a B movie spinoff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it really wasn't. It had a theatrical cut and everything, theatrical release. But having said all that, rewatching this movie, the theatrical cut specifically, I had a great fucking time watching this movie. I gotta say,
Did you?
dude, it's one of my favorite fucking Halloweens, man.
Whoa.
I know, dude. And look,
there's so many others to choose from.
I know, and everything you just said is perfectly valid. Don't get me wrong, all right? You shit all over this movie for the last 15, 20 minutes, all right? Now I'm going to put a little wind under this movie's wings, all right? I'm going to tell you
blow those sails,
what's
baby.
good about this movie. I mean, we agreed though.
Yeah.
The kills were fucking gnarly.
Gnarly
and that's
kills.
another thing about this theatrical cut is that the kills are shown in all its glory. The producer's cut, they scale that shit down.
Really, that's
a
interesting.
Lot. Yeah, it's a lot more. They'll show like the same kills, but they're less graphic for some reason. Okay. I don't know why. They wanted to be more tasteful. I don't fucking know. But either way, wasn't for the better. But having said that, the atmosphere of this movie is some of the best I've seen in all the Halloweens. Like the fall Halloween atmosphere is fucking palpable in this movie.
Yeah.
Well, for one, it's actually fall, and I meant to bring this up when we were talking about the original Halloween, but I don't know if you noticed, but in the original Halloween, it's not fall. It's not even in Illinois. It's in California.
Really?
And if you look at the trees surrounding, it's not fall, and those leaves are green.
Yeah, they're green as fuck, right?
But they have dead, dried leaves blowing around. So, like, a lot of people didn't notice at the time, and certainly I didn't. But, like, that movie, there's no fall in that movie.
That's really funny. I didn't notice that.
And still, it's a great fucking movie, and they sell the vibe well enough. It's fine.
Yeah.
But this movie is dead fall. It's in the Midwest, and the cinematography, you know, the colors of the movie, it feels very fall. And they shot it in late October and November, but in the Halloween festival, and you know, they nail that vibe for me. To me, this is one of, if not the most coziest like Halloween movie for me. I just enjoy the vibe of it. It's shot very well, man.
Yeah.
Like the use of the lighting. One of my favorite shots is when that annoying guy and his girlfriend go back to his house, the Myers house.
Yeah.
And like you said, the power is out, and then it isn't later. But the power's out,
and then it isn't later. It's really funny.
but when it is out, it's like totally black.
Yeah.
And they're going there, and you just see like the light casting on his eyes. Yeah. It's very creepy. You know what I mean? It's like it's supposed to be kind of normal, but you know, like it's just like basically pitch black in the house, and you're just like waiting. But there's so many great when Michael in the beginning when Michael's chasing Jamie when she's in the stall in the bathroom, just the shadow from the lightning, and the shadow of the rainfall on the window.
Yeah.
And him coming down the stairs is fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
Some of the best shot. Michael is like on one in this movie. He's fucking brutal. He's more brutal than he has been in all the Halloweens leading up to
far,
this.
Yeah.
Like he's fucking mean, dude.
This is the start of brutal Mike.
Absolutely, yeah.
If there's one good thing to come out of it, I mean, this, and I enjoyed the performances. Like I liked Kara. I liked hating the dad.
Yeah, he was
I
great.
liked hating the dad. I liked Paul Rudd was great.
Yeah, man.
Paul Rudd was great. Loomis was crazy. Everybody was fun in this.
Definitely.
It was a true. This is a true 100% representation of a bow on a piece of shit.
Yeah. It's a polished piece of shit.
Yeah.
It's a polished turd, man.
It is a shiny turd.
I 100% agree. But it's polished enough for me, dude, where I can enjoy it. For me, honestly, man, I'm at a point where it's like where I could recognize story problems, man. I guess there's a line. But for me, it's like I just don't take it seriously enough to care enough, I guess. Right. You know what I mean? The Halloween, it's slasher. It's like, you know, it's already kind of lowbrow in a way, which I like. You know, it's no disrespect. You know, they're supposed to be.
Yeah. How much of that do you think is the luxury of watching these movies when they've already been released? Like if you were a 25-year-old in 95 and you're jazzed up on Halloween, a new one is coming out and it sucks.
Yeah.
As opposed to like, by the time you got into this series, they've all been out.
Right.
The internet exists. You probably have some inkling of the public opinion.
Yeah.
So you go into it, even your first time, already knowing like people don't like this shit. So does that make it easier for you to like, all right, I knew it was going to suck. It sucked.
Totally.
Yeah.
It's just like Halloween 5. Perspective is everything.
Yeah.
Because like I said, I hated this fucking movie when I first saw it.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, the plot was stupid. I hated the cult aspect. And even Michael, like, I like Michael a lot more now. But even then, like, I can still see, like, the folly in his ways, even seeing it recently. But even back then, I mean, some of the shots, I mean, he looks like an old, out of shape fucking dude at some points. Like, he looks like bloated.
Yeah.
He's, he's like, but like, it's very minor. It's in most scenes, he's fucking on it.
Yeah.
Know? And by the way, this is the same actor who portrayed him in Halloween 4, which is probably my least favorite portrayal.
Oh, Asian
of
Mike.
Michael Myers. Yeah, exactly. Chop Suey Mike.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where's your baby?
Yeah.
I'm coming for your kid. Why you hiding?
Yeah.
You going to Bond? I'm going to hell. Lorne Michaels, don't ever call me, please.
Yeah, he won't for sure.
No, he definitely won't. I'm a piece of shit. Yeah, I mean,
But
all that being said, I still gave it a 4. I gave it 1 point higher than 5, 1 point lower than 4.
Mm-hmm.
So
and that's out of 10.
Out of 10.
I give it a 4 out of 5.
No way,
dude. The vibes are just there for me, dude. I just don't care. Look, I just don't care about everything else because I don't even like the cult aspect anyway. So if they're not even gonna fucking they're not even gonna,
I'm glad they did nothing with it because I would have,
But they do in the producer's cut, and from what I remember, I don't like that cut as much. I'm gonna rewatch it, and it's probably gonna make more sense, but I don't know if I'm gonna like it more because of that.
There we go.
I just fucking love the vibe of it, dude. It's shot so well. The music. Oh, that's another thing. The music was one of the things I absolutely loathed of the theatrical cut when I first saw it. The MTV like songs, like the fucking like the electric guitar wails going on. I thought it was corny as shit when I first saw it, and it probably is. But dude, I loved it this time around, dude. Like I did a complete 180 on it. I couldn't because I was waiting for it, man, and I was like, this is working. This is working in the producer's cut. I think they axe all of that, and I couldn't tell you how they replace it, how it works in the producer, because I don't remember.
Smooth jazz.
Yeah, right. But in the theatrical cut, man, those fucking like kind of like heavy metal like guitar, like and
well, that's 95
riffs.
For you, man.
Yeah, it was totally of its era.
Yeah.
It's very much a 90s.
It's a very 90s
musically
movie.
And everything else.
Yeah.
But like for me, it's for the better. It works for me.
Yeah.
And yeah, I was surprised on my rewatch. You know, I just bought the 4K. Maybe that's part of it. It looks the best it's ever been.
Super polished.
Yeah,
turd.
it's a super. It's the most polished a turd could be.
Right.
Okay. And I fucking enjoyed it,
Yeah.
man. I loved it. Paul Rudd was great. Who played she something about her. She just makes me cozy. The whole movie makes me cozy, and that's how I factor my feelings for movies. It's like how they make me feel. I throw like the logic out. Sometimes there's a line, I suppose.
Right.
For this movie, I'll let it slide.
Right. Well, I mean, I'm glad one of us liked it.
Yeah.
I'm very glad one of us liked it. That means the movie doesn't go to waste.
Yeah.
So that's day 2 of Halloween. Enjoy these movies. Don't enjoy them. Hate them. Love them. Argue in the comments. Just don't critique me. I'll cry. See you guys tomorrow with more Halloween.